What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're checking in on Goblins of Elderstone, which apparently has entered a new alpha called Walking on the Beat, which, you know, I always appreciate a good... I don't know if it's like a SpongeBob reference, because technically it's standing on the beach, but, you know, whatever. That's cool. I think we got it covered. Let's start a new game and let's build ourselves some goblin stuff. I'm going to choose our pantheons of deities. Okay, let's go with the story mode. Ruby Eye, first goblin, look out over Elderstone from mountaintop. Her eyes fill with wonder as her heart filled with battle. What be the goblin way, she asked the wind, the rock, and the running water. How will goblin live and breathe through the unseen sorrows or tomorrows of Elderstone? Ruby Eye hear Elderstone answer, an echo and rustling of leaves. She strained to make it out. What do she hear? We have good, we have neutral, and we have evil. We'll go with neutral. Ruby Eye looked to Copperface and say, what path I take? Copperface say, listen to gods and choose one as guide. That god will lead you down the most sacred path, always forwards and never back. So Ruby Eye think aloud in her own head, gods hear me. Which path lead me? Lead all goblin to where we want to be. Her head filled with voices and Ruby Eye listened to the gods within her skull. Obviously we got to make a goblin church. We're going to be a church of faith. Sorefoot Ruby Eye looked with wonder at lake that flowed in air like cloud. From lake tumble waterfalls down to ground. Copper bathe in waterfalls as mist wet Ruby Eye's face, dampen her cheek. Ruby Eye feel lie down sad and jumping happy all at once. Are you lake of tears, she asked. The lake answer in voice of thundering waterfall and trickling stream. I am, the tears of sorrow, the tears of joy, and the tears of wonder. Drink in my tears and you shall wash away your clay. You shall bear mysteries beneath. Then the faces of gods grow out of 3 waterfalls fell before Ruby Eye. Alright, so a fall of cold sapphire, a fall of deep green, or a fall of churning black. We can be arcane, nature, or divine. Well, let's have divine magic. Most gone. Silence everywhere as Ruby Eye walked through ash of blackened hills and stop at shattered gate of broken citadel. The air smelled like death. Skeletons lie scattered on ground blackened as hills and broken as citadel. Goblin skeletons. Who do this? Ruby Eye wailed to the gods. Who take my children from me? Skulls clack, jaws move. Ruby Eye listened close to skulls as gods whisper through her through baked bone. We can choose our enemy, I guess. Dwarves, orcs, elves, or humans. Elves will be our mortal enemy. To our pantheon. These are your chosen gods. Click on each to see the magic, technology, and bonuses they provide you. A roundhead. Our alignment is neutral. We want to do trade. Our magic is arcane. And the enemy is orcs. Like, I kind of feel like we chose other things. But I guess that's it. We got to choose the name of our village. Our village will be De Grotz. There we go. And we got to choose where we want to live at. We've got like some areas around here. Some seem better than others. So this is a high threat area. I mean, if nothing else, I would like to have like, you know, I want to have resources, but at the same time, I would prefer to not be under the imminent threat of death at all times. Like something like that right there seems pretty good to me. Let's do it. Do we want to live by the ocean though? I don't know. I mean, all these areas are kind of safe. I kind of wanted to click through and see what we had going on. I guess we'll go down here. That sounds all right to me. Let's do it. And we got to choose our goblins. So we have Flunk. We have Tej, Ollie, Cass. Well, we have to take Ollie because that's my cat's name. So let's like have Ollie up inside of here. He's probably going to ruin and break everything, which will make us like super upset later on. But he's like average at stuff. We have Rigers. At least 1 female and 1 male goblin. Okay. We should probably get some younger goblins too. Like some that are not like... I don't know what the maximum age is on a goblin. But we'll take that one. And we'll take... I don't know. We'll take you. Somebody that's good at fighting is probably a good idea. So we'll take a war goblin out here. We have another goblin that's good at trade. So we'll take that one and that one. You got any more war goblins around here? Yeah, we got another war goblin real fast. Oh, that person's like... next level good at what they do. That person's like a god right now. Select your starting resources. Okay. So if I take that down to like 10, right? Oh, we're choosing how much gold we start out with? Okay, so we can buy more or less of the stuff that we need. Gotcha. I'm not going to disable the enemies. We will accept... Oh, I can change my banner? Yeah, let's have a new banner. I want a banner with a dog on it. And then The tribe color will be like white. There we go. And then with like a green background. That looks really good to me. I like that one. Let's do it. We will confirm our tribal banner. Perfect. And the name of our clan will be the Mush Dogs. There we go. Perfect. The Mush Dog clan. All right, so here we are. We got to place our village center. Let's see if we can rotate around a little bit and just kind of have a look around for what places are going to work out for us. That seems okay over there. I mean, this entire area is kind of small. Then again, I think this looks pretty good, actually. We've got stone, we've got wood, we've got a little bit of food. Like, I think this looks all right. It's not quite as much food as some of the other starting areas, but it looks okay to me. I mean, this area has more food and less wood. But still stone. I don't know what that is, a resource node? Oh, they can scavenge from the stone pile. Okay. Each of those is 40. Yeah, I think this is the place right here. Let's take our banner and we're just going to drop it like right over there. Perfect. There's our little goblin village. Look at our little dudes right now. Look at our little dudes. He's got like a little hat right there. He's just hanging out. Ollie is the king. Nice. That's exactly what Ollie expected to happen. It's probably a bad idea to give him any type of mandate. My cat is kind of awful, but like, you know, we'll take our chances on it for right now. I have no idea what that does, but I just clicked on it. We got to build our grand hall. Okay. We're missing some resources, but hey, we'll figure it out. I'm going to put this in like right there. Yeah, grand hall. Do your thing. Are they just going to like automatically go gather the stuff they need in order to make the grand hall? I hope so. That'd be pretty sweet. What is this thing? What does that do? It's all shiny. Oh, we also have a resource node over there too. I think we're in pretty good shape as far as resources go. We've got a lot of stuff around that I think are going to be pretty useful. Like, what happens if I like, oh, I can prioritize that they grab those things. Okay, sounds good. Little goblins, go about your business. Grab all the little things that you can grab. Yeah. So we have a berry need. All right. Did they already put that in right there? Oh, yeah, look at that. They're like diddling it right there. They're like building it and getting it ready to go. Yep, slam that thing together, my little green buddies. I like anything that lets me play as orcs or goblins. So, like, I'm automatically going to show off any game that allows me access to orcs or goblins. They're like two of my favorite races in fantasy. And these are like little happy goblins. Like, look at them. These guys aren't unfriendly. They're like little dudes. They got little tube socks. They're walking around all gangster style with their tube socks up to their knees. Like, yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. We some riders out here. These other races don't know. Is it done or did we just like quit? I think they just kind of took a little break. It's okay. They can take a break if they want. I'm not mad about it. But like, I don't know, maybe like finish the job too? Yeah, there you go. The grand hall is completed. It has no firewood and there is no food. Okay. What else can we do around here? We've got warrens. This is where 8 goblins will live. That's basically how many goblins we have. So like, I think we should probably build our warrens over here. Yeah, like, let's smash that right there. Exactly. Build yourself a little platform that runs in between all of your villages. Have a place to sleep, my little guys. I believe in you. We need a storage hut for resources. Okay. Maybe we'll put in like a storage hut like right over here. Yeah, perfect. Can I speed up the game at all? Let's like speed the game up a little bit. Let's make it go a little bit more faster. There we go. Perfect. I knew I'd find it in a menu hidden around somewhere. Like, I play a lot of city builders. It's pretty rare that a city builder doesn't have like a little area where you can make the game run a little bit faster. Our king is hanging out in his grand hall, just wearing awesome hats and looking down on everybody else, as the king do. As the king tend to do. Storage building's done. It's pretty sweet. We can assign some workers to this place if we wanted to. I would probably take some of the people that are not good at stuff to be like haulers. Unfortunately, like everybody's really good at their jobs, so I think I'm just gonna have to pick somebody. Yeah, let's go with you. And like maybe you? Yeah, exactly. Go like do some things. Oh look, they're bringing back little foodles. Nice. Yeah, bring back those big old berry piles. We're gonna need those to eat so that we don't die horribly when the winter gets here, because trust, winter is coming, Gob Snow. It's coming. And we also have our warrens over here. This is where people are going to live at. I have no idea what this little meter means. It looks like food, maintenance, firewood. Okay, so that's how much food they have and stuff like that. Looks good to me. I don't think we can take those mushrooms over there, no matter how delicious they look. Like, I kind of wanted to eat those mushrooms right there because I'm a big mushroom fan. Like, any type of sauteed mushroom, any type of buttered mushroom, any type of, like, prepared mushroom. Like, you know, like, when you get a steak and they put, like, that mushroom sauce with, like, the mushroom slices on top of it with, like, the little caramelized onions. Like, ugh! That's the stuff right there. That's the stuff, chat. That's what you got to be looking out for in life. That's the key to happiness right there. I just told you, like, that's how you fix it. That's how you make life just objectively better. And we've got a well. This will allow us to fight fires in the village. That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually, because if anything catches on fire, I'm going to cry myself to sleep. So let's put a well right there in the middle so that, like, we've got lots of fluids we can throw on anything that starts getting out of hand. And then we'll kind of just, like, hang out for a minute. We need to build a crafting hut to start making tools for the peons. The crafting hut can be found in the trade tab. Okay. Oh, yeah, there are little tabs up here, huh? Oh, yeah, there's the trade hall. Prioritize worker jobs and assign a trade prince. Okay, what else do we have? A crafting hut? Okay, let's do the crafting hut. Crafting hut can be, like, attached maybe to this place right here. Does it attach? Oh, it's going to attach right there. That's kind of far, though. I don't know if I want that. Like, I want it to be next to the stockpile. Just to make things a little easier. I can't get the bridge to go where I want it to go to, though. I have to make that ugly to make that work. So let's, like, keep our base looking fresh and sexy, shall we? There we go. We'll throw that in so that we have a crafting hall and we can start making some tools and stuff so that people can work a little bit harder. Maybe build themselves some weapons or something, too, that we can protect ourselves with, because it did say that there were going to be, like, threats and enemies. So let's stay on top of that for the moment. It's summer right now. That means that fall's coming. We kind of need to get some food stockpile. We got 49 berries right there. Good. I don't know if these are all depleted. Is the meter full right now, or is the meter empty? I believe the meter is full right now, in case you were vexing yourself about that. Yep, get that thing stacked all up. I believe in all of you. I believe that you can do this, my friends. I believe. Okay. We got that all set up. We could probably assign another goblin over here, too, just to kind of help out with... I don't know if these guys go out and gather or if they just move things around. Could be either or, in all fairness. Could go either direction. I don't have a lot of firewood. Do we make that over here? So I got to assign somebody to do things over here. I assume their trade skill dictates how good they are at this stuff. Yeah, so there's our crafting hut. So now we can make ourselves basic tools. We can make ourselves basic weapons. That'll make things go a little bit faster, I would assume. I don't know if I need to set up, like, priorities or, like... So that's production on, production off. Can I adjust, like, how many of these that we want to make? So there's no firewood inside that building right now. How do I make the firewood? Let's go back and look. So is there like a woodcutter set? Oh, yeah. We can assign goblins to chop trees right there. Okay, so the lumber mill is where that comes playing. So we've got a scavenger hut. We've got a weaver. We've got a blacksmith. I don't see anybody that's like chopping things right now. As much as I would like to see people chop stuff, I don't see like a firewoodery right now where we make firewood. We do have a war hall. We could assign a war chief and prioritize our war orders over there. Also got watchtowers that allow people to defend the village. A barracks. Okay, I'm just kind of letting them do their thing right now while I look around. I should probably make one of those, but... How are the tools going right now? Are you doing like a little bit of tool crafting over here? Anything good at? Oh, look, he put on like a little hat. He's got like a little job now. And so it's like Final Fantasy Tactics. They change the way they look when they've got little jobs and stuff. They get little hats and little thingies. That's pretty sweet. How long does it take for us to make a basic tool? A while? It looks like we've made 3 of them so far, and apparently we need about 10 or 11. Alright. I still have no idea where we get firewood from. But it wants me to do the woodchopper's hut. That's what I was going to do next anyways. So let's put this little dude in, like, right over here. Yeah, it looks good to me. I don't know what the front side of the building is. They need to include, like, a little arrow or whatever. that counts as the front side of the building so that you can face it. Because some of us are, like, aesthetically obsessed. I like it when all my buildings face, like, a clear and obvious direction. Dude, it's, like, hot right now. I don't see why you would need to warm up. You should probably be saving, like, quite a bit of firewood at the moment because it seems like it's a little musky outside right now. And it seems like it's probably a little humid, a little hot. We do live next to a water source after all, so, like, it's probably a little humid over here. Probably a little tiny bit humid. I wonder if they get the firewood as, like, a side effect of chopping trees. I have no way to know, but I guess we'll just have to figure it out as time goes along. Yeah, bang that thing out, little buddies. Like, put some time into it. There you go. There you go. Hammer away. They're, like, changing spots every time they try to build on it. Why can't you just, like, stand in one spot and assemble it from there like a complex Lego structure? I'm guessing that something about this is not modular. They're building this custom just for us. That means the price is going to be like 200% higher, but it will count as artisanal. So, you know, that's a cool thing. We can describe our stuff as artisanal. I guess I'll throw you in there to work on it for right now. Yeah, I think trade affects our work rate, is what it looks like. Like, what is her work rate? So she's got 6 right there. So yeah, her work rate was way higher than everybody else's. Are you just automatically gonna chop a tree? Nice. What does the little goblin's outfit look like? I'm interested in these things. He's got like a little beanie hat. It's got some stitching in it going on. All right. Is that like our firewood right there? We're chopping down these birch trees pretty good. So we've got sticks. We do not have a lot of logs. Apparently we can use those as firewood and they can be converted somewhere. Oh yeah, looky there. Okay. So we're getting like a pile of logs in storage, and then my little haulers are coming back to like move those around. I don't know if I have too many haulers right now. I may need to unassign one of them. I don't feel like we're going like too nutty on haulers, but we should probably figure that out. Build a watchtower to get your base set up for defense. Look out for, it says, graveyards. Okay. I don't know if I see a graveyard anywhere. Did you guys see a graveyard? Is that a graveyard? Okay, so that's a graveyard. A spooky graveyard. Skeletons and wraiths are known to spawn here. Okay. Are they going to spawn out of there and, like, come at us, though, bro? Would be my question. Is there only one way to access our base? There is. There's only one spot they can access our base from. So they can't even come up this way. We're in a really good position right now defensively. Like, we just have to hold this wall then. Like, block this off with a gate and hold this wall, and we'll be, like, good and golden. Isn't it nice to know that the lining is silver? Isn't it nice to know that we're golden? Oh. I don't know how big this is going to be as far as our search area goes. Why don't I just plop it in right there? That looks okay. Actually, where was the front on this? I didn't even look. Okay, so we would want the tower to be kind of facing like that right there so that the ladder is on the back of it so that if the enemy runs up on it, they're not going to instantaneously gain access to the person trying to defend himself. Yeah, you guys take the stuff over there. Like, get it done. Woodchopper's doing his thing. So logs are used for firewood, but where is firewood produced at? I get the feeling that that's going to be important. Let's go back to the trade window, and we've got the woodcutter set right there. Ah, the kindler. We're going to need a kindler. That's going to have to be a thing that just, like, occurs. And so we'll kind of put them, like, back over here, the kindler, so that they're kind of close. But I think we're running out of gobos right now. We've only got, like, a couple of goblins left. We need, like, several more gobos to get this done at the rate that we need to. And you know what they say, gobos, man, game ain't based on sympathy. That's a real thing that we got to watch out for right now, and this is, after all, a game. So I think we could operate under the assumption that perhaps this game ain't based on sympathy. It seems like we've got a whole lot of things lining up right now to lead us to one conclusion. Everything is trying to kill us. We need to become isolationist and become enemies with everyone around us. They all want to hurt us. They want to take our free logs. Yeah, I think I might take a hauler off for now. Just kind of get a goblin back. Let them do a little bit of construction and like moving around and shaking and moving and whatnot. Let's speed it up for a second. I don't see a whole lot of things transpiring at a rate that I find acceptable. There you go. Let's get them fleet feet involved. Watchtower? How you feeling over here? You doing good? You hanging out? You having a pleasant afternoon? Okay, so first and foremost, our watchtower is done. I think we would probably have to assign somebody over here to be a fighter and keep an eye on it. I don't know if we have any war goblins ready to go. We got we got a 6 war goblin right there, yeah. You go be a war goblin then. Go hang out on the watchtower and do like goblin stuff if you see the bad guys coming. You know, give me like a type noise. Make like some kind of signal noise. The kindler is not quite done yet, but winter is going to be here soon, and so I feel like it's a really smart idea to maybe stock up this kindler over here and get them ready. We don't get new goblins for like another 2 years, and it's only been a couple of seasons, so like it's gonna be a while before we get that goblin growth going on. Apparently goblins have like a low libido. We're not getting a whole lot of that old like like none of that's happening right now, so calm down, chat. This guy is now... Oh, my God. He's got a little hat on that's a log. Hold up. He's wearing a little log on his head. Where's this dude at? Find him for me. Oh, he's inside? Okay, we'll wait for him to come outside. But I feel like you guys need to address the fact that he's got a log on his head. Not just any log, an esteemed log. And a log that's been passed down through generations of kindlers. There he is. There he is with his little log hat. Over here doing calculus. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look, that's the dopest hat ever. I want one. I want one. I probably wouldn't wear it, but I would keep it I would keep it on like a mount in my office so that people would be like, "Damn, is that a hat?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, it is. A crown of logs." That's all I'm saying is I need like a crown of logs, okay? Until I get one, I'm going to be a little bit salty. Wants me to make a trade hall? Okay, let me do a trade hall. Prioritize worker jobs and assign. Maybe I should do like some dudes that like bust rocks. Got a blacksmith, a weaver, and a mine. We can build this at iron and stone nodes to gain that, but I need cloth in order to get that done. So I think we're kind of stuck one thing at a time for now. And then the lumber mill will make us planks, but we don't really... Oh, we need planks for the scavenger's hut. Okay. All right, and then for the weaver, we would need to find, I would guess, like there's little cotton bushes around or something around here. Yeah, those are our little dudes right there. Like, we need some flax or some cotton or some kind of wool or something in order to make, like, thread and bindings from. Okay. Well, we're getting on it for right now. He has made 12 firewood. It says we're going to need 155 in order to make it through the winter. So, maybe assign another hauler? Just for now. Somebody to start bringing back firewood over here and making things happen. Like, I don't know if you want to hang out and work on that for a little while. Just to get us a little bit overstocked on firewood. I would verily not be against it. I think we have enough logs for now where I can unassign him and get him back to just doing random little tasks. So he can be like unemployed and jobless for a minute. Or even better, oh, we're full up right there. Okay. Let's slow it down for a second again. I'll probably make another trade hub. Where do I want the trade hub to go? Enemies were spawned, apparently. A Skeletor. Well, I told them to make firewood about as fast as I humanly could, but I don't think they done did it. I don't think they done did it. There's 40 of it just sitting right here, so hopefully they're like putting firewood inside some of these places, maybe. That would be kind of nice so that we could stay warm and not die horribly. I don't know how fast they're going to burn through firewood, but we got skeletons too. Are they coming after us, or are they just like hanging out over here? I think a worthy question. Oh yeah, he's actually like coming after us. This little dude's over here trying to get some. An undead goblin that has risen through elder winter magic to attack the village. Oh. So winter is kind of like the ass season. I got you. I got you. All right, so back inside of here. I'm trying to keep firewood stocked, but they're not making it easy. I'm trying really hard right now. These guys aren't like dying or anything, are they? Okay. Well, as long as they're not like dying horribly, I'm going to leave these dudes chopping wood. I mean, we've got piles and piles and piles of firewood around. So I assume at some point, like watching this little guy, storage building is full. Can I dump resources? Because I don't feel like I need this many sticks. Like, this is way too many sticks. Or, like, can I upgrade the building or something? Because, like, the initial sticks that we had, just from starting the game, basically filled this thing up to the brim. And I don't think they can actually use the fire logs out of here unless they've been stored somewhere. That's the suspicion that I'm operating under. How many is he bringing over? Just like 3? Well, at least that'll allow them to like warm up for a second. Not really liking the flow right now of the things. Why don't you grab firewood when you come over here and take it back on over to the stockpile? This dude just dropped off logs, then went back to the stockpile. Why would you do that? Oh, yeah. Is he dead? Did you kill him? What are you doing over here, pal? You just kind of like shooting away? Okay. Whatever, you know, sometimes you gotta fire a few extra warning shots just to let the enemy know that you're not messing around. Please don't be dead. If you're dead, I'm going to be very upset with you. By all the gods of goblinhood, please don't be dead. This is legitimately me begging you not to be dead, please. I don't need my king to die right now. If my king dies of cold-related problems, I'm going to be like, my king, why have you died of cold-related problems? Well, they brought back some of the firewood. Maybe they'll be able to heat up some of these buildings in just a minute. They didn't bring back a lot, but they brought back something. I like how they give you little thermographic visions over here of like whether or not your dudes are like warm or cold or whatever. That's a really, really cool kind of a heat index, I guess. It looks like the heat is starting to travel between all the buildings too, so maybe we'll be okay. Nobody's even working there though, so like, why would there even be a thing right there? And thank you for joining me, guys. I think we're going to stop off right here. We've got a nice little village going. If you want to see more of this game, make sure you leave a like on the video. It helps me know who's engaged with what series that I'm currently doing my impressions of. This is Goblins of Elderstone. We played this a couple of times in the past, but it keeps getting updated, and it's probably been a good 6 months to a year since the last time I checked in on it. So it was time. It was time. Thank you for joining me and making me your indie source. I will see you all next time. Thank you for hanging out. Farewell and hi-do, everybody.